record, let's get it. Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Until Further Notice podcast. I am the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest host from all. OG! Hatch, man. You know what the fuck it is, man. Come on, man. We 37 weeks in, baby. We tapped in. We locked in. We in for the long ride. It's the end game, baby. Nah, but for real, man, it's 37 weeks straight, man. We on the grind of 100, man. The grind do not motherfucking me stop, man. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in with your boy from day one. Hopefully out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe, man. It's a lot of shit going on in these streets. We all know that shit by now. Like I said, I want to say shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped in joining the motherfucking me conversation, man. I truly appreciate that shit, man. Let's keep building this motherfucking me empire brick by motherfucking brick, man. You know, the other day, man, I just caught myself looking at the calendar and shit. I pulled that motherfucker up, man. You know, I'm in the process of moving and shit, so a lot of shit gotta be done in a timely fashion around this bitch, you know. And I caught myself looking at the calendar, man. I just kept scrolling back. You know, we started this podcast on July 23rd. That's when I released the first episode, 4 days before my 25th birthday. You know, it was a big moment for me. Just said fucking and pulled out the recording kit and just did the shit. And that's how this shit started. But you know, man, we almost in April, cuz. Like in the next week, we in April. So when you really think about it, man, we getting closer and closer to that year anniversary of this podcast, man. You know, in my mind, you know what I'm saying, I got things written down. I got plans into shit, you know what I'm saying, for the podcast. I got big changes coming around for that year, for the year wrap up and things like that towards the podcast. And really, I never tripped off how fast that shit was approaching, man. So truly, man, shout out to everybody that's been tapped in with your boy since day one. I can see who's been here since day one. I can see the viewership and the locations and things like that. So it's nothing but humbling, man. To see the podcast growing, you know, internationally more than it is in the States, it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how that shit is working, but I'm here for it, bro. I've been telling motherfuckers I was internationally known since I was like 4. I've been trying to tell niggas I've been known, you know what I'm saying? But you know how that shit go, man. I ain't gonna brag too much about the shit. It's episode 37, you know what I'm saying? This episode right here is dedicated to all the scammers, you know what I'm saying? The trappers, the bad bitches, and real niggas, man. This one for the gutter, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, but real shit's for everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that's out there getting to it, man. Focus on getting to a bag and stand out the motherfucking me way, man. This one's for you. Slideshow and docket, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold y'all too much, man. I really don't want to have a long ass episode this week. Last week was long as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna fake it. That was long as a bitch, man. Shout out to everybody who listened to that whole motherfucking episode, who watched that whole episode on YouTube, man. Once again, man, check out the YouTube channel, man. Until FN, man. All these episodes are broken up into parts on YouTube, on the YouTube channel. So go ahead and check all those out, man. However long the podcast is, that's how many parts it will be on YouTube. It'll be either up to like 4 parts. I ain't gonna have too many fucking parts. I don't want to have shit scattered all over the place. But you know, man, before I get into the docket, man, you know, as a single man, you know, there was a lot of shit going on in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on here in the Twitterverse and on social media and shit like that. That scared a single man of getting into a relationship, because at any point in time, you can look like a plump damn fool. You can look like a plump motherfucking me fool. And of course it goes both ways, but motherfucker, we ain't talking about women right now. We talking about me. But you know, the reason why I say that, man, is because, you know, I was looking at it's really the Quavo and the Saweetie thing, you know what I'm saying? The shit was just kind of crazy how that shit kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? You got one day, you got Saweetie doing a podcast with, or interview, whatever the fuck you want to call it, with one of her ex-boyfriends, and one of the questions come up of her having a threesome with Quavo, and she talking about, yeah, she'll bring another nigga into it, and then like 2 days later, you know what I'm saying, it's breaking news that motherfucking me, they breaking up, and now all of a sudden Quavo cheated. Now, I'm not going to get into whether or not the nigga cheated or not. You know what I'm saying? That's allegedly. Black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what that nigga, what's that nigga name? Derek Jaxn. We going to get into that nigga a little bit later. Whatever the fuck that nigga name is. We going to talk about that nigga a little bit later. Black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? I'm sticking to it. I gotta see proof. And that nigga gotta come out and tell me himself that he did that shit. And if he did that shit, he was under a lot of motherfucking stress. Now, I ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't gonna make excuses for niggas, man. But allegedly Quavo cheated. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly Quavo cheated on Saweetie and things like that. And that shit swore on the news and shit like that. Now, me being a real nigga, I genuinely didn't give a fuck. I genuinely didn't give a fuck a rapper cheating on his girlfriend. Whoop-de-fucking do. I know niggas who work at Walmart that's fucking 5 bitches. I know niggas who ain't got a job. They got like 3 different baby mamas. Niggas is fucking multiple bitches. Like, that's just how the game. I mean, what the fuck? Niggas don't know how reproduction works? Niggas don't know how the game go? You niggas don't know how motherfuckers got multiple baby daddies and multiple baby mamas are? That's how the game go. So I'm not going to be too surprised when I hear a rapper is cheating on his girlfriend. I don't give a fuck how bad she is. Because I don't give a fuck how bad a woman is. The shit can happen. And I don't give a fuck how much money a bag of nigga got. The shit can happen. You know what I'm saying? But that's really one thing that really popped into my head is because it was so fast how Quavo was automatically the fucking eat the bad guy. Quavo's a well-liked nigga. Like, I don't know if motherfuckers on... Quavo's a well-liked nigga. Like, you've never heard motherfuckers say anything bad about Quavo. The nigga got songs with Justin Bieber. Like, come on, man. The nigga's a well-liked guy. He's probably one of the more well-liked, more marketable rappers in the rap game right now. It's been like that for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? When you think of Migos, you thinking of Quavo for real, for real. Why you think Offset got with Cardi B? The nigga needed some type of star status. I ain't gonna fake it. That's just how the game go. But it's like automatically Saweetie was the victim. And I'm not saying that, you know, she shouldn't be the victim or Quavo should be the victim. There shouldn't be a victim in this situation. It's just a failed relationship, allegedly. These are both two people in the entertainment business, but this could easily be a rollout for some shit. This could be anything for the next motherfucking Migos Culture 3 out. The last one didn't do too good. Niggas need something. niggas need something. You got Drake coming out with Certified Lover Boy. Quavo finna come out with something that the bitches can sing to. He needs something. They need it over there. They starving over there, man. I ain't gonna fake it. But it's like automatically motherfuckers is picking sides and saying who's the victim and who's the bad guy. Why the fuck do we give a fuck? That's a relationship that none of us is in, that both of them got well enough money on their own and they're going to be alright. Where they going to fuck around, drop a song or two talking about this shit and 6 months later get back together, now the whole world looking fucking stupid. So that's the first thing I thought when I was like, why the fuck do motherfuckers care about this shit? But another thing I thought about is that, you know, man, we live in a crazy world, fam. To where it's like women, and it's kind of, I sat back and I thought about this. We all can agree Saweetie's probably one of the baddest bitches walking right now. Oh, let me stop saying bitch. Saweetie's one of the baddest women walking right now. Saweetie's just bad. The bitch, she on Instagram live eating pickles with, eating ranch with fucking spaghetti and shit. And motherfuckers is just talking about how sexy she is. We ain't tripping off the nasty concoction she just put together and what she finna insert into her body. I'm telling you, man, women got some of the trashiest diets I've ever seen in my life. And they always wonder why the fuck they can't lose that 10, 15 pounds. The bitch was putting a gallon of ranch on some spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, we can all agree Saweetie's probably one of the baddest in the game. Especially one of the new age chicks, you know what I'm saying? So, and we see regular bad bitches on a daily basis get cheated on all the time. So it made me think, you know what I'm saying? Saweetie a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying, with $1 million. Let's just say she got $1 million. I don't know her bag. I ain't pocket watching, but she be icy. She be icy. Bad bitch with $1 million, you know what I'm saying, from the Bay. And she in the rap game. She popping, you know what I'm saying? It made me think, it's like, damn, bro. Even when you watching movies and shit, the queens and all the princes, they be getting cheated on too. So it's like, when you really think, when you sit back and look at the game, bro, it's like women get treated the same no matter what they look like or what they bag look like, my nigga. Like it's something about that stands out to me that's like nobody's talking about. It's like women get treated the same because it's like, I don't know if you see when women in power, I don't know what's going on in these relationships, but it's like women get treated the same. And when it come to men get treated different about how big their bag is. We just gotta face the fucking facts. It's like it's something about that. I don't know. I don't really know how to have the proper conversation about it. But it's something about that needs to be talked about. It's to where women get treated the same no matter how bad she is, no matter how much money she got. It's like why is that the case? But when it comes to a man, it's like depending on how much money that nigga got, that nigga gonna get treated differently. If I'm lying, I'm fucking dying, cuz. If I'm lying, I'm fucking dying. And I really want to know why is that the case? Why is that the case when you got? Why is that the case when you got? You know what I'm saying? A beautiful woman with a big ass bag. Why she still get treated like a regular degular bitch? When realistically she's nowhere near regular degular bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but when you come across a regular degular nigga, he gonna get dogged out by a bitch if he ain't got a certain amount of money. All you hear about on social media is how you got women talking about some, my man gotta have a certain amount of money. I ain't messing with a nigga unless he got 6 figures. Okay. Okay. That same nigga with 6 figures gonna treat you like the regular nigga. It's crazy. Like I don't know if it comes down to women to tolerate certain shit if the nigga providing certain shit. And it's like niggas got certain. I don't even want to say niggas got certain. Me personally, I would say I got morals, but I don't want to broaden that statement and say niggas got morals and make it seem like women don't. But it's like, what is that? What is that? That's something. Like it's like right here. It's something. But I just do. It's like nobody talks about it. Because it's either, if you do try to attack the situation, it's like you call them motherfuckers gold diggers, you call them motherfuckers sluts. And that's not what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to more so is it the disrespect that comes from men on the approach? Or is it the approach from women on their stance on shit? Like, what the fuck is that? Because it's like, we all know some, we know some, I got some ugly ass homeboys, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging niggas. I ain't looking at niggas like that. But we all know some funny looking motherfuckers. Let's just say funny looking. I don't like calling motherfuckers ugly. We know some funny looking motherfuckers that look like a few cartoon characters we grew up watching. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it at that. We know them motherfuckers. And we know some funny looking motherfuckers that don't get no money. They ain't got no money, none of that shit. Them niggas struggling, they living with their moms. Shit is fucked up for real. Shit been fucked up for a few years. They ain't really got shit started yet. You know what I'm saying? Or niggas not even live with their moms, but niggas just fucked up. You know a fucked up nigga when you see a fucked up nigga. And you ain't gotta spell fucked up for a nigga to see fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit just be fucked up. But them regular niggas don't get no play. And if they do get play from a bad bitch, they grew up with that bad bitch. They grew up with that bitch since they was like 4 years old. We all know that one funny looking ass nigga that got the baddest bitch in the neighborhood. But they grew up together. The mamas was best friends. They went to church together and shit like that. And she just blessed him with the pussy. We all know that storyline. We've seen that movie so many times. But for the most part, the regular niggas with no money, niggas ain't. Unless they got the game like me. Unless a nigga got the game like your boy. Niggas ain't fucking the bad bitch. Niggas ain't getting treated right. You know what I'm saying? We've all been through a stage where nigga, you just wasn't getting treated right. You know when you getting treated right. That's when you start looking back like, yo, I wasn't getting treated like shit. Like, what the fuck was going on? Your money start growing. You know what I'm saying? Your car start getting a little bit fancier in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Your shoe game start looking a little bit more adult. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that go into this situation. But when you transfer it over to the funny looking nigga with the bag, bitches on his dick. Bitches all under his the funny looking nigga with the chain. Oh, come on, man. Come on, you can't stop him. He on top of the world. He on this shit. This his block. But that's how the game go. It's women treat niggas different depending on their bag size. And niggas don't give a fuck about the bitch bag size or what she look like. You here for the night, you here for the moment, and shit. At the end of the day, if some shit pop off, Niggas, the shit gonna fall out. A nigga will fall out with a chick quicker than a nigga will fall out quicker with a chick, no matter what she got, no matter what she look like, none of that shit. Depending on rather than a chick falling out with a nigga, depending on his bag size. And don't get me wrong, I know a few resilient strong women that don't tolerate that shit. But we not finna sit here and act like we don't see the shit going on a daily basis. Or the shit that's going on all day, posted on social media and shit like that. How many motherfucking times, you gotta see women protesting, girl, you should leave that nigga. She ain't leaving that nigga because that nigga providing. That nigga got a bag. She living in a big house. You know what I'm saying? She ain't living in no apartment. She living in a big house. But that is how I feel about the situation, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's like how that dynamic works in the world, bro. It truly is. It's just really outstanding to me, honestly.